So this is their assembly. This is their recognition for the time that they've spent in school. So they've been in school for, 12 years if you don't count preschool. So that's a long time. So we just want to honor them and let them know how much we appreciate them. And I think we'll see that as we go through this assembly. So to start off, I just want to recognize some people that will be leaving us this year. So I'm going to have 3 people come up real quick. If I could have Mrs. Hare, Mr. Keel, and Mrs. Corbridge come up. That's what I wondered, Al. I'm not seeing her. Hey, so I just want to say something just real quick. I'm not sure if Mrs. Corbridge is here or not, but let's start with Mr. Keel. He's done a lot of years here at Millard High School. He's I don't know, just an amazing teacher. You guys all know, you've had his classes. He teaches about cultures and world history, and a lot of you have probably experienced new things and new cultures and things in his class that you just didn't know about. And I just want to say how much I appreciate him being such a great teacher and holding a standard too. He's really good about holding the line with things, but also working with people. I just want to say how much we appreciate him and congratulate him as he moves on. So some of you will still be driving with him, and he'll still be coaching next year as well, so appreciate him. And Mrs. Hare, she's been here for a long time. There is a lot of students who have graduated because of this fine lady here. She is passionate about getting kids to graduation and doing the things that they need to do to further their life. I know there's lots and lots of students, and I think some of you are probably working with her right now, last minute stuff, trying to get ready for graduation. So Mrs. Hare, we appreciate you doing that. We appreciate all the special needs students that you've helped throughout the years. Just done an amazing job, and your love for the students is felt. And we just appreciate you so much. So thank you. Okay, I want to have Mrs. Bliss come up. So Mrs. Bliss, she's not retiring. She's just moving on. She's moving on to the other side of the district, but just some good things. So Mrs. Bliss has been here for 5 years, but I feel like she's done 10 years worth of work while she's been here. She probably feels the same way. Just done amazing things, trying to get things organized for people and get scholarships done. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but she passed a review. It's a 6-year review that we have to do every 6 years, and it's a lot of work. There's a ton of work that goes into that, and she passed it with flying colors. The lady that came in from the state just didn't really have a whole lot of questions because she did everything so well. So we just want to say how much we appreciate you and how much you've done for our students for the last 5 years. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn the time over to Caden Frampton. He's our senior class president, and he'll be conducting the remainder of this meeting. Thank you.
Good morning, Millard High. This is our senior farewell assembly. So with that being said, could all the seniors stand up? Let's give them a round of applause for all the work that they've done. All these seniors have put in a lot of work while they've been to Millard High, and it's a happy and sad moment to have this assembly because we're all going to be moving on, but I'll turn the time over to Mrs. Bliss.
We have a number of awards and recognitions to give out today for students who have gone above and beyond in preparing for their future. These accomplishments look wonderful on college and scholarship and even job applications. So we're going to recognize some of these opportunities our students have taken while they were in high school that helped them to really succeed and set the pace for everyone else here. We'll start with the CTE pathways, then we'll introduce the Opportunity Scholarship candidates, and then we'll recognize those who earned the Snow College Certificate of Completion. Finally, we will recognize all our senior students who have signed on to any post-high school education or training opportunity. So we'll start with Hannah introducing the CTE pathways.
The CTE Pathway Program rewards students who take classes in particular hands-on field of study, such as health, agriculture, business, or carpentry. Pathway classes prepare students for a career, for future study, and for life. They make an excellent entry on a scholarship application or job resume. We would like to honor the seniors who have earned a CTE, or Career and Technical Education, pathway this year by having the CTE teachers come up and present their pathway completers with a certificate and an honor cord for them to wear at graduation.
Okay, it looks like I get to go first. I actually have 3 pathways that I'm a part of. Computer-aided drafting, carpentry, and then manufacturing, which is basically woods. I had a lot of seniors that were really close. They took carpentry, then they took woods, and they took drafting, and it actually ended up not getting, completing a pathway. So my pathways are kind of difficult that way. They kind of take away from each other a little bit, but we did have one pathway completer, and I don't even think he's here today, but we'll see if he is. Is Conlon Carter here? If he is, come on up. Okay. He was a completer for manufacturing and production. Thank you.
All right, this is exciting for me. This is the first time I've had pathway completers. I'm proud of these girls. Most of them have had to take a college class to get this. So can I have Abigail Cruz, Sadie Hare, and Mikkel Rowley come up? These girls have earned their food science, dietetics, and nutrition pathway is the one they have completed. So congrats to them.
Miss Hannah, are we good? All right, guys. I get to present the completers for our health science pathway. So I need Rayanne Alsop, Cole Brunson, Shaylee Burriston, Christy Caldwell, Abby Cruz, Abby Finlinson, Caden Frampton, Lucy Freeman, Eric Larson, Todd, Mikkel Rowley, James Stevenson, Savannah Tibbetts, Landon Worley.
Go that way. Go that way. Thanks.
Word. All righty, I'm here to present the agriculture, the ag mechanics, natural resource, and vet and ag science. Okay, could I please have Riker Brunson, Conlon Carter, who we know is not here, Denny Reed, Damon Christensen, Yvonne, Big Dan, Jaden, Wiley Gamble, Xander Kane, Trayton Teeples, Chewy, Haley Lunsford, Orlando, Stewie, Tristan Toon, Lily Reed, Victor Gutierrez. And I think that's everybody. Okay. Okay, our first one is Rayanne Alsop, and she has animal and veterinary science. Good job. Congratulations. She'll give you your cords. Next, we have Yvonne, and he has ag mechanics and animal and veterinary science. Congratulations. Riker Brunson, he has ag mechanics, agriculture production systems, and animal and veterinary science. And natural resource, so he has 4. Chewy has animal and vet science and agricultural production systems. Yeah. Good job, bud. Enjoyed you. Xander Kane. I'm just glad to see Xander here today. Yeah, I know. He's got ag production systems and animal and vet science. Good job, bud. Conlon, who's not here, has ag mech and animal and vet science, and we'll get that to him. Damian Christensen has animal and vet science and ag mechanics. Good job, bud. Enjoyed you. Orlando, he has ag production systems. Good job, bud. Wiley Gamble. He has AgMech Systems. Victor, no Victor. Haley Lunsford has Ag Production Systems. Jaden, he has Ag Mechanics, and him and Dan have battled all the way through, and we took our state test, and Daniel, that's the first time I had to correct Dan in class, because he was celebrating that he beat Jaden on the state test. By 1 point. They go back and forth every contest we go to, see who's higher, so they do really well. Denny Reed, Animal and Vet Science, and Ag Mechanics. Lily Reed, Animal and Vet Science. She's done us a great job, and she's been very involved in lots of things. Good job. Trayton Teeples. He has Animal and Vet and Ag Production Systems. Good job, buddy. It's been fun. All right. Tristan Toon, Animal and Vet Science. So yesterday we go in to take our state test, and she's always like this grade girl. What if this hurts my grade? And then she got 91% on the state test. So there you go. Where's Stewie? Thank you. And Big Dan has Ag Mechanic Systems. And it's been a pleasure. Him and Jaden will be going with us to Washington, D.C. this summer. We haven't gone because of COVID, but they're going to go, and I'm excited to have them go.
This is the first year for the Opportunity Scholarship, which replaced the old Regents Scholarship. This is a merit-based Utah scholarships that rewards students who took college-level English, math, and science classes, maintained a 3.3 GPA, and completed the FAFSA, that's the Federal Financial Aid Form online. The scholarship will not be awarded until this summer. Will those who qualified for and applied for the scholarship please come up to be recognized? We know of 15 students who have applied. Paige Cummings, Aubrey Lunt, Hannah Coyle, Carson Brunson, Lily Reed, Jared Sylvester, Evan Bell, Alice Brunson, Zach Rawlings, Mary DeGraffenreid, Amy Thurman, James Stevenson, Caleb Whitaker, Dakota Maxfield, and Darian Maxfield. And if we missed anyone, please come up.
Oh, we want a picture.
We have had 9 students who have earned the Snow College Certificate of Completion, the most we have ever had. These students have taken all of their college general education requirements towards an associate's or bachelor's degree while in high school. This is about a year's worth of college that students complete for under $200. We want to congratulate the following students for this accomplishment. Will they please come up and stand in a line right here? Amy Thurman, Aubrey Lunt, Evan Bell, Gatlin Penny, Hannah Coyle, Lily Reed, Lucy Freeman, Mary DeGraffin Reed, and Paige Cummings.
I didn't know we were taking pictures this long.
Caitlin, where are you sitting?
Okay. I would like to recognize now all of our senior students who have applied to and accepted admission to any post-high school education or training program. This could be a 2-year program, a 2-year associate degree. It could be a 4-year college degree, bachelor's. Even if you are deferring your enrollment in college, that still counts. If you're going to a tech school, a trade school, maybe you're doing an apprenticeship, maybe you're going to Job Corps, the military, or anything else I haven't named. We want all of you who have signed on to any of these post-high school education opportunities for the coming year to be recognized, because all of you scored. So we are very proud of you. We have a score bar for you. We have flower lays for you. So let me call out these different opportunities, and as I do, come on up and get your score bar and your flower lay. Okay, who signed on for a 2-year college experience to get an associate's degree? It could be an applied associate's. Come on up. We've got a few of those. Awesome, you guys. We're proud of you. Who signed on for a 4-year college or university? Come on up. Let's recognize you. Stay down here, all of you. Please stay down. Maybe stand over to the side. Awesome, that's a lot of you. Wow, we still have them coming. Good. Okay. If you signed on for a tech school or a trade school, please come down. All right, we've got a few coming down. All right, how about Job Corps? Anyone headed to the Job Corps? That's a great opportunity. What about an apprenticeship? Do we have any starting an electrical, plumbing? There's a lot of different apprenticeships out there. Military. Who is signed on with the military? All right, now anything I didn't mention, if you've got a plan, please come up and get recognized. Get your score bar and your flower lei. Oh, mission, LDS mission. Peace Corps, teaching English in China, any kind of post-high school service opportunity, please come forward. Thank you, Carson. All right, let's give these guys a big hand. Congratulations to each one of you and happy National Signing Day.
We'll wait for them to sit down. Okay, it's time for senior predictions. We as a senior class officers spent a lot of thought putting into this, and it's surprising to find out how little we know about some of these. It was kind of disappointing, but we think we came up with some good ones. Applause is encouraged after every one, but please keep it short because there's a lot of them. Tristan, you go.
All right, Faith Alcala. After graduation, Faith heads to college on a scholarship for soccer. She gets sidetracked in the game and never ends up finishing school.
Ryan Alsup. Ryan goes to nursing school, eventually becoming a world-class nurse.
Yvonne Armenta. Yvonne goes on to play soccer professionally, forever having to correct people on how to say his name.
Yeltsin Bastian. Yeltsin spends her life studying world languages and cultures and starts many nonprofit organizations to help those in need.
Evan Bell. Evan rides his one wheel across the entire world, setting a new world record.
Mac Bray becomes a world champion wrestler.
Emma Brown. Emma starts a nonprofit organization to defend equal rights and becomes extremely famous and successful.
Alice Brunson buys a brand new car and hits 12 deers on the way home while Snapchatting.
Carson Brunson. Carson decides he likes Ghanaian life and stays there, eventually getting lost, never to be seen again.
Cole Brunson plays Phineas in the live-action Phineas and Ferb movie.
Finish this.
And then takes over Ashton's, but changes the names to Brunson's Meats.
Riker Brunson. Riker becomes the new coach hunter, but instead of Diet Pepsi addiction, it's Mountain Dew. This is scary.
Shaylee Burston dates Danny Garcia for the rest of her life and replaces her dad at Millard High.
Jesus Cabrera. Chewy makes his own candy brand called Chewy's Chewy Bars.
Xander becomes the NFR champion 5 years running.
Christy Caldwell. Christy starts nursing school but gets lost in some successful side businesses.
Conlon Carter. After joining the Marines, Conlon decides that he is ready to take on the Dog Valley Skinwalkers, but he ends up becoming one.
Damon Christensen. Damon becomes a world-class bodybuilder.
Abigail Cruz. Abigail graduates and becomes the most successful out of the senior class.
Paige Cummings. Paige Cummings goes into dental hygiene, eventually getting married after friend-zoning dozens of guys.
Mackay Davis goes on to be an all-star athlete.
Kelly Dearden. Kelly becomes the greatest animator to ever live and marries Jaden to live happily ever after.
Corey Dearden. Corey follows Kelly into the animation industry as a project reviewer, starting her own marketing business with Kelly's Animations.
Here, let's read Landon's really quick. All right, Landon Worley. Lenny mysteriously goes missing after Mr. D sees him kissing Mary. And now marries.
Mary DeGraff and Reed. After Lenny goes missing, Mary is able to focus on her career in javelin and wins a gold medal in the 2028 Olympics.
Jacob Despain. Jacob Despain becomes the new Michael Phelps.
Macy D. Wolf. Macy goes on Dancing with the Stars and then realizes dancing isn't for her. So she comes back to Fillmore and takes over her dad's job at Carl's Jr.
Bryson Elrod. Bryson Elrod gets mistaken for Mackay Davis and gets a full ride scholarship to Feather River.
Sage England. Sage becomes the next horse whisperer. She uses her skills to start her own world-famous horse clinic and revolutionizes horse therapy. I caught him now.
James Araguen. Hummus moves out of state to start his own business, but realizes he misses Miritha, so he drops his business and moves back to live with her.
Amber Esplin. After studying cosmetology, Amber goes on to start her own successful business in California, making millions.
Caden Frampton. Caden becomes tired of the Arizona heat at ASU and decides to move to Alaska. He then becomes famous for wrestling with a wolf.
Oh, yeah. Lucy Freeman. Lucy Freeman moves to LA and becomes the next Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Gracie Fuller. Gracie comes back to Millard High and takes Jamie's job, and together with her dog, they rule the school.
Orlando Gallegos. Orlando starts a street racing group and spends his time making money off of his races.
Julissa Garcia. Julissa finds her voice and uses it to better the world by becoming the next Oprah Winfrey. Who's that?
She's a famous speaker. Daniel Gomez. Danny graduates and immediately comes back to Millard to help Aaron coach, and they lead the soccer team to take state next year.
Victor Gutierrez. Victor gets a full ride scholarship to play soccer and makes it to the professional league. That's really all I know about those guys.
Sadie Hare. Sadie gets off her mission to continue her education at Dixie State, changing her major 2 times, eventually deciding on general studies.
Rihanna Havron. Rihanna makes millions off becoming a social media influencer for luxury cars. They're all confused. These need to be longer still.
Alvaro Hernandez. Alvaro goes out for soccer and does well, but due to an ankle injury, he becomes a summer salesman.
Austin Kelch. Austin decides he likes the simple Maverick employee lifestyle, but eventually he becomes a Maverick franchise owner. I'm confused.
I didn't like that one. Brandon Kelch. Brandon tries to become a car mechanic, but ends up making deodorants worth millions.
Aubrey Klein. Aubrey becomes a famous psychiatrist and publishes many books on her studies. We're not finished yet. Where are you going?
Hannah Coyle. After spending time as a professional athlete, Hannah settles down and has a quiet family life while coaching Little League soccer.
Eric Larson. Eric marries Sadie after he gets home from his mission and comes back to Fillmore to coach football.
Ethan Larson. Ethan uses his love for music and his desire to help others to develop a new form of therapy through music.
Logan LeBaron. Logan cuts his hair and donates it to a cancer patient. He then becomes the top game streamer on Twitch.
Landon Lee. Todd becomes the 50th President of the United States. He truly makes America great again.
Haley Lunsford. Haley marries Kyle the day after he graduates. They then start a successful ranching business.
Aubrey Lunt. Aubrey becomes a successful businesswoman, eventually marrying Brant and living a happy life.
Dakota Maxfield. Dakota goes on to play professional football. He later retires and becomes a professional rapper.
Darian Maxfield. After Darian goes to business school, she opens a shop to capitalize off her brother's football and rapping career.
Terrace Morgan. Terrace gets accepted into the military but decides soldier life isn't for her when she loses a nail. Who did that?
Lexi Nieves. Lexi gets out of Fillmore to go travel the world before settling down in New York.
Okay. Jaden Owen. Jaden marries Kelly when he gets off his mission and revolutionizes the airplane industry, all while making your mom jokes.
Gatlin Penny. Gatlin becomes the next Clint Eastwood, bringing a revival of the Western movie genre. Genre, I know.
Abby Pickavett. Abby Pickavett moves out of Fillmore with her boyfriend Denny. She starts working in the big city. What am I supposed to pick for her?
I don't know. Peyton Rasmussen. Somehow Peyton ends up in both the MLB and NBA Hall of Fame for his mad pitching skills.
Zachary Rawlings. Zach creates the 2030 Game of the Year, making millions. He then abandons the game developing to play his trombone. You read mine.
Denny Reed. After perfecting his art, Denny goes on to make professional cover art for bands while being sponsored by Monster.
Lily Reed. After graduating from Mississippi State, Lily goes on to become one of the top vets in the nation.
Isaac Robinson. Isaac starts a motorcycle gang, but after facing repercussions, he turns his life around and becomes a motivational speaker.
McKay Robinson. McKay becomes a voice actor and makes millions off his thick, luscious voice. You were supposed to say that one.
Hayden Rodriguez. After convincing everyone that his scars came from a shark attack, Hayden decides to try wrestling a great white.
Gavin Roper. Gavin takes over his dad's job and signs a deal with Hummus to take over his company.
Mikhail Rowley. After doing some exploring, Mikhail heads to cosmetology school. After graduating, she opens up her own shop.
Okay. Olivia Seiler. After years of research and studies, Liv becomes a fortune. Where'd it go? Oh, oops. Becomes a fortune cookie writer so that her work can be seen all across the globe. Nope.
Jasmine Smith. Jasmine travels the world while getting paid for doing so.
Cami Shumway. Cami writes a New York Times best-selling book and becomes a world-famous author. Where is she?
Faith Sorensen. Faith becomes the next cheer coach at Millard, but quits and then comes back a week later.
James Stevenson. James plays baby Brent in the live-action movie of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
James Stevens. Jimmy goes on a successful mission in Nebraska. He then becomes an X Games champion.
Carly Swallow. Carly becomes a successful lawyer and is able to vacation somewhere new every weekend.
Gerald Sylvester. After getting a degree in biochemistry, he scraps that and starts his own D&D podcast that rises to the top and makes millions.
Trayton Teeples. Trayton will get involved in some small business dealings while trying to make it as a pro wrestler.
Amy Thurman. Amy goes into the field of FCCLA, has a baker's dozen children. Later in life, she does not survive the first wave of the zombie apocalypse because she is invited the nice zombies in for cookies.
Who did that one? Savannah Tibbetts. Savannah goes on a mission, coming back to start her career as a successful nurse.
Tristan Toon. Tristan becomes a nurse, but decides that she doesn't enjoy it, so she goes on an adventure traveling the world.
Who yelled? Ariel Vang. Ariel's quiet nature helps her silently gain control over places of power and rules the world from the shadows.
Yvette Villa. Yvette becomes one of the best and most creative dancers out there.
You don't have to clap for everyone, it's okay. Elijah West. Elijah becomes a famous actress after winning the Dancing with the Stars competition.
Caleb Whitaker. Caleb goes on to start a very successful parkour studio after leaving the military.
Being honorably discharged. Dishonorably, I should say. Joshua Whitaker. Stewie goes on to be a workaholic, eventually making millions. The only one to do so.
Daniel Woods. Daniel starts his own auto body shop, which goes on to become the best shop in the nation. He then retires once he's made enough and starts teaching mechanics.
Sydney Young. Sydney changes her major 3 times before striking rich on a game that she made at 2 a.m. on a caffeine high and drops out entirely.
Trinity Zavala. Trinity goes on to try nursing, but ends up becoming the new Teeples. Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. We We all thought that we'd get rich fast, hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. When time's losing, we're losing touch and fading away, we'll still be raising our cups to the same damn thing. Oh no, this city won't change us. 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 Won't change us. Hey! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. We always find a way back home. Yeah, we always find a way back home.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. We all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. When time's losing and we're losing touch and fading away, we'll still be raising our cups to the same damn thing. Oh no, this city won't change us. 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 Won't change us. Hey, la da 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 da. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. We always find a way back home. Yeah, we always find a way back home. Strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone lights. Everything is so fine, little bit of sunshine. You're crazy lately, I'm confirming, trying to rob myself of something. You just trying to get a word, and life is not fair. I've been working on my tunnel vision, trying to get a new prescription, taking swings and even missing, but I don't care. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone light, everything is so fine, little bit of sunshine. A little bit of sunshine. Little bit of sunshine. Another day, another selfish moment. I've been feeling helpless, sick of seeing all the selfies. Now I don't care. Found myself a new vocation, calibrated motivation. No more static, change the station, headed somewhere. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. Honestly, man, lately I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone light, everything is so fine, little bit of sunshine. A little bit of sunshine. I've been running through the strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. This rainy day is temporary. The contrast is why we got 'em. The was never alone. This word, that was when I ruled the world.
I think it's safe to say that we all had the time of our lives. This is the end of our assembly, but I just want to tell the underclassmen to live it up while you're in high school, because it does go fast. And make sure to apply yourself and have fun while you're there. I love you guys. It's second period right now, but seniors, we're going to have graduation practice, so stick around.